Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I am going to do my weekly check-in for the second week of April. So today I'm going to be checking in from April 7th through April 13th. So let's go ahead and get started. I am first going to start with the transaction from April 3rd, and that is because I completely forgot to track that expense. I forgot that I had even made that purchase. So I forgot to track Amazon for $22 on the 3rd, and that was for some probiotics. So that was 22. I did get a bottle of probiotics for the digestive system, and I did split that with my sister. So technically it was 44, but we split it, so we ended up paying 22 each. I am going to unstuff that when we get to the sinking fund and stuffing, but I just thought I would track that right now since I did forget about it. So moving on to the 7th, which is the first day of the second weekly check-in for the month of April. I'm going to get started with restaurants, which is going to be a transaction for McDonald's for $2. It was on a Friday. I think I got the free fries when you purchase at least $1. So I think I got myself an ice cream cone, and then I got the fries for my dad since he wanted the fries. I didn't really want the fries necessarily. So I gave him the fries and I got myself a ice cream cone. I do sound a bit congested. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I am a little bit congested. I don't know if I'm actually sick or if it's allergies. So I'm not really sure. I'm trying to see if by me taking cold medicine, if it goes away, or if it doesn't go away, it's probably allergies, which I don't really suffer for allergies. I've never really suffered from allergies except for 1 year when I was much younger. I went to the doctor and they said that I was allergies, but other than that, I've never had allergies. So I'll see if it goes away, or if it keeps happening, then it's probably allergies. On that same day, I also did go get gas. I think my day of getting gas is Fridays now. I think before it used to be Tuesdays, but now it's on Fridays, Friday or Saturday, because I always have to get gas the day that I get paid, since my budget is barely enough. So for Costco, it's $57 for a full tank of gas. And then on the 8th, I did also use my restaurant's cash envelope again, and that was for McDonald's again for $19. And then I also did get Jack in the Box a little bit later on in the day, and that came out of spending because I wanted a milkshake, an Oreo milkshake, and then I got my dad one as well. So for that transaction, it was $13, and that is coming out of spending. I also did go to Target, and I spent a total of how much is that? 125 plus 25 is 150 plus 23 is 173. So I spent 173 in total for Target. Out of my sinking funds, 125 is from electronics for my AirPods, and then 25 from toiletries and 23 from household. So that makes up the 173. And that would be it for the 8th. On the 9th, I did go to Safeway with my friend because she wanted, or my friend and my sister, because my friend was going to buy a cake, and I ended up going to Safeway and I got the deal that they were having for strawberries. I don't remember if I think it was 2 pounds of strawberries, and that was $2 for that transaction. So since they were on sale, I was like, let me get some. So $2 for some strawberries at Safeway, coming out of groceries. On the 10th, one of our friends from Long Beach was here for a conference, and we went to eat Oz, and that was a total of $44. That is coming out of spending. I didn't really stuff anything in fun, miscellaneous. I only stuffed a little bit in restaurants, and a lot of my cash envelope money went to spending, just because I knew that our friend was going to come to our city, so I wanted to stuff in case we did do something for when she was here. So we did go to Oz on that day, and that's on the wrong date. That is on the 10th. So on the 10th, it was Oz for 44. And then on the 11th, we went to play mini golf, and my boyfriend paid for the actual mini golf, and I paid for the drinks. So the drinks were $32. That is coming out of dates. On the 12th, I did reload my Starbucks card with $10 since I did have a deal of buy one drink, get one 50% off, I believe. And I got myself a drink, and then I gave my sister the other one. So I did have to reload my card to make that purchase. So that was a total of 10. I think I still have a couple bucks in there. So if I needed, or if I wanted to get a drink, I actually have a little bit of money in there. On that same day, we also did go to the movies, and I have the movie club subscription. So since we did get some better seats, I don't remember exactly what exactly it was, but they were really comfy seats. And since I did have the movie club subscriptions, I did have 2 tickets. Because of the seats, the difference was $5 that I had to pay. So that is also coming out of spending. So movies for $5, and I went to watch the Mario Kart movie, and it was actually really nice. Oh, again, wrong date. Okay, get it together, Maria. So let me take that off. That was on the 12th. And then on the 13th, I did get some cream cheese burgers at Panda Express, and that was $3. It's coming out of dates. My sister and I shared them, but whatever. It's coming out of dates because I can't do anything with $3 anyways. So it's coming out of dates. And then I also did send my eyelash girl a deposit for $15 to save my appointment for the month of May, just because she is a high schooler and she is going to graduate in the month of May. So she says that her availability is very, very limited. So I wanted to save my spot. And again, okay. I'm almost done with the stickers, so. And I'm gonna ruin it. Oh no. There we go. So since her availability was very limited for the month of May, I wanted to already save my spot. So $15 is coming out of beauty, but I am still owing myself for that. So plus this transaction, I owe myself more money, which I will take care of it this month. I will go ahead and pay myself back with the overspending. So right now I've been taking money out of my buffer to for these beauty transactions because I am over budget. I think $30 now. So it's just for my buffer, but I will go ahead and pay it back this month. On that same day, I also got a Toyota maintenance package. So it's for 5 oil changes, tire rotations, filters, all that stuff for $309. So that is pretty much about $70 per oil change, 60 something I believe. But I thought it was a pretty good package just because my sister went to get her oil change a couple months ago and it was almost $200 at Toyota. And for me, it was going to be about $130 for the oil change, but the package was $309 for 5 services. So I thought it was worth it because I was going to pay this about the same amount for only 2 oil changes if I didn't get the package. So it also comes with roadside assistance, coupons, reminders, and all that stuff. So $309 for 5 services. I thought that was pretty good, so I did pay that. It's just the quote unquote issue, which is not really an issue for me, but it's paying up front. So you do have to obviously pay up front. They also had like finance, but I was not going to finance $309, but that is the only thing that you do have to pay up front, but at least I'm covered for about 2 years, so that's pretty good. So that is it for my weekly check-in. So I am going to move on to the weekly check-in spread so I can check in for my cash envelopes. I do want to say that I didn't have any no spend days, but I do also want to mention how I work on my no spend days, or what I consider a no spend day, I should say. So a no spend day for me is anything from sinking funds, cash envelopes, and unbudgeted. Bills do not count for a no spend day. So if I have a bill on the 6th and I don't have any other transactions, cash envelopes, sinking funds, or unbudgeted, then I consider that a no spend day. The reason why I do that is because a bill has to be paid regardless. If I do an unbudgeted transaction, a sinking fund transaction, or a cash envelope transaction, that is me out of my own will spending money, but a bill, it has to be paid regardless. So that is what I consider a no spend day. If you do your weekly check-ins, you don't necessarily have to do it like me. You can do it that you have to spend absolutely nothing on that day to consider a no spend day. So a bill will be considered a spend day. So it really depends on everyone how you want to do your weekly check-ins. Also, you guys do see that I have whole numbers here. The reason why I have whole numbers is because I round up for my transactions. So it could be that Panda Express was $2.97. I'm going to round that up to $3. If it's $2.53, I'm still going to round up to $3. So that is how I do it. I also do use my credit card. I use my credit card for rewards purposes, and also because I do build my credit by using my credit card. I also use it because I am disciplined enough to use my credit card, but I will not recommend it for everyone. It's really not for everyone. I think that if you're starting this cash envelope budgeting journey, it might not be the smartest thing to start using credit cards. You really have to get used to using cash first. Once you're disciplined enough, you can go to credit cards if you choose to do that. But it is not for everyone. I thought I would mention those couple things. So moving on to the weekly check-in, I already wrote down what I added to my cash envelopes for this paycheck. So 35 for dates, fun nothing, gas 130, groceries 100, miscellaneous nothing, restaurants 15, spending 20, and unbudgeted nothing. Spending is wrong. So now I'm wondering if I did write the right numbers. So dates is 35, gas is 130, groceries 100, restaurants, I feel like that is wrong. I'm gonna double check my wallet really quick. I think restaurants, I gave myself 20 or even more. So restaurants has 25. I think I was looking at the wrong budget, and then I know spending has 75. So let me go ahead and wipe that out, and then I'm going to and then I'm going to fix those numbers. So 25 for restaurants, and then spending is going to, or got 75. There we go. That looks better. There we go. Okay. So first we are going to check in for dates. So for dates, I did have drinks for 32, and then Panda Express for 3, which is a total of 35. So I spent 35, and then I did start with 35, so 0 remaining. Moving on to fun, I will just say that I didn't spend anything for fun, so 0 there, and then 0 there. So gas, I did get gas on the 7th, which was Costco for 57. So I did start with 130. So 130 minus 57, which is 73. So we're gonna write 57 spent, and then 73 remaining. Moving on to groceries, I only have Safeway for 2. So groceries, I spent 2, and then I started with 100, so that means that I have 98 remaining. Miscellaneous, I already know there's nothing, and then nothing remaining. Restaurants, let's see. For restaurants, I do have McDonald's for 2, and then McDonald's for 19, so that is 21. So 21 for restaurants, and then I did start with 25, so that means that I do have $4 remaining. Moving on to spending, I do have a couple of transactions for spending, so let's see. I have Jack in the Box for 13. Then I have Oz for 44. And movies for 5. And Starbucks for 10. So that is 72. So 72 spent. And I started with 75, so that means that I have 3 remaining, and then nothing for unbudgeted. All right, so I'm going to count this money really quick. It should be 100. That is going to help me make change, since again, I do use my credit card, so I do have to unstuff. So I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. So I am going to set all of this money in the tray, and I am going to go ahead and get started with my wallet. This wallet is available in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. It does come with a cards, receipts, and coins zipper envelope, and then the binder. So if you guys are interested, I will leave my Etsy shop link down below in the description box. So for dates, I do have 35, and I spent all 35, so we're going to place all of these bills down. And we have nothing remaining for dates. For fun, we have nothing. For gas, we are unstuffing 57. So we have 50. And then I'll do, I don't know what to do. We'll do those. Or should I do? I'll do the 5s. So 55 and 60. And I'm going to put these down while being careful with the candle. And then I am going to bring back 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So I should have 73, 50, 60, 71, 2, and 3. So 73 in gas. Moving on to groceries, I'm only going to unstuff $2. So let me see what I have. I have a 10. So I'm going to bring this 10 back, and I'm going to bring back 8. So I should have 98, 50, 70, 95, 6, 7, and 8. So 98 in groceries. Miscellaneous has nothing. And then restaurants, we spent 21, so we're going to put down the 25, and I'm going to bring back 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going back into restaurants. Moving on to spending, I spent 72, so I have 75. I'm going to put all of this back, and I'm taking back $3. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, and that is it. I do have some receipts, not with me right now, but I do have some receipts that I have to scan into Fetch. If you guys don't know about Fetch, Fetch is an app that you can download to your phone. You can scan receipts, and those receipts you get points for. And those points you can go ahead and redeem for gift cards. I did redeem a gift card for Buffalo Wild Wings, and I did go watch a basketball game, and it was really fun. So I would 100% recommend that if you guys don't have Fetch, go ahead and sign up. I will leave my referral code on the screen and down below in the description box if you guys are interested. So I am going to calculate how much I should have. So I have 35 spent, and then 57 for gas, $2 for groceries, 21 for restaurants, and 72 for spending, which divided by 2. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, let me try again. So 35, 57, 2, 21, and 72, which is 187. Okay, so 187. I'm gonna take out these 250s, which is what we started with to make change. So hopefully this is 187. So let me move that. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85. Oh, is that it? Let me calculate again. I don't know if I did something wrong. 85, 57, 2, 21, and 72. 187. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, and 87. Perfect. So we do have the amount that we should, and I'm going to move to the sinking fund spread, which is back here somewhere, my transaction log. So here is my transaction log that lets me know what I have spent, and then I did add the April 3rd transaction for the probiotics that is coming out of medical from $22. So I do have last week and then this week. And then I still owe myself $15. I think it's $15 for this transaction here. And I can look at my checker right now. And then I have this weekly check-ins or this week's sinking fund transactions here. I did move my planner a little bit. So I'm going to get started first with car maintenance. I'm gonna look at beauty, but again, I don't have any money there. I did do my stuffing, and then I did take out some of the money that I did owe myself. So I owed myself 10, but now I owe myself 25 because I did send my eyelash girl $15 for the deposit. So now I owe myself $25. So I'm negative 15 in beauty. So I am not going to mark this one off as paid yet. So this one is not paid, and then $10 of this is not paid. So I'm not going to mark those off yet, but I am going to move on to car maintenance. And I do have to unstuff 309. So I have 1, 2, and 300. And then I have a 50. So I'm going to put this 50 back. Move these down actually, and I did forget to say that I started with $100 in the tray for the sinking funds. So I'm going to take 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So let's see. So I have 500 in the bank. I do have a placeholder. These sinking fund envelopes and these placeholders are available in my Etsy shop. So I have 500, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. So 549, 549 in cart maintenance. So let me grab my marker so I can mark those off. So that is paid. And then I have electronics is in here as well. And for electronics, I'm unstuffing everything. So I did have to buy my new AirPods since my other one, I think I didn't lose them. I'm pretty sure someone stole them, but I did buy them at Target. Thankfully, they did have a sale going on for $100 for the AirPods second generation. So I was able to get those, so that was nice. I have 100, 50, 100, 10, 20, 25. So we're unstuffing all of this. So 125 for electronics. So I'm going to mark that one off. And then that would be it for this binder. Just close the zipper. So that's it for this binder, but moving on to the second binder, I am going to start off with household. So for household, I am unstuffing 23, and I have 10, 20, and 25. So put those back, and I'm going to bring back $2. So I have $2 in household. Let me mark that one off as well. And then I think the next one would be medical. And for medical, I need 22. So I have a 50. So we're going to put 50. And I need 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we take out the rest of the money. So I should have 348. 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. All right, so this envelope is good to go. So let me mark that one off. And my last one is toiletries. So for toiletries, I think I only have 25, so everything is going to get unstuffed. Yep, so I have 25, so that is going back to the bank as well. And that is all for the sinking fund. So let me mark that one off as paid. And this is what I do. I just draw little dots next to the date when I have paid a transaction. So I'm going to do my calculations. So let's see. I have probiotics for 22, then 125 from electronics, 23 from household, 25 from toiletries, and 309 for car maintenance, since this transaction I did not pay. So that is 504. I'm going to take out a $100 bill, since that is what I started with to make change. And then I feel like that is wrong because I only have $1 bill. So I'm always wrong with my calculations. So 22, then I have 125, 23, 25, and 309. 504. So maybe I did something wrong, because I have 1, 2, 50, 300, 50, 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 96. I have a feeling that I did something with cart maintenance, but let me see. Yep, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna leave. So cart maintenance should have 541, 20, 40, and 41. Okay. All right, so put that to the side, and let me add this money to the pile. So 504, let's see. 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, yep, that is good. So we have paid off 504 from my sinking funds. So I'm going to go back to the calendar view, and I'm going to mark off the sinking funds, except for the beauty one, because I have not technically paid that off. So the Toyota package I paid, the deposit I did not pay. I paid Target and I paid Amazon. So I have 2 transactions. So for this one I owe myself 10, and then from this one I owe myself 15. So that is it for today's weekly check-in. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.